Jason, I know that you are the big Chicago Cubs fan. You're a big fan.
Absolutely.
This guy is special. Why don't you go ahead and introduce our distinguished guest?
Well, folks, we're really, really excited to introduce to the new ND Nation radio fans and everybody on the podcast, on the YouTube videos that are watching or listening, coming to us live from heaven, Hall of Fame, Chicago Cubs play-by-play man, Harry Caray. Harry, how are you?
Well, hey, everybody. Harry Caray here. Thanks so much for having me, Jason. I got to admit, I've been listening to the show on my iPad 8. No crowd required. Pun intended. I got to ask, what happened to the old ND Nation?
Well, Harry, for better or worse, they're still around. We're more about spreading a positive support for Notre Dame athletics. Did you say you're listening on the iPad 8? How did you get that? The iPad 3 just came out.
Oh, come on, Jason. We didn't bring Steve Jobs up here to mow the friggin' lawn. Getting to heaven's a privilege, but you got to work. I should have my iPad 10 by the 4th of July if Jobs knows what's good for him. Now tell me about this Tim and Daniel. Why couldn't they make the show?
Well, it's Tim, Daniel, and he's at the opening day for the Cincinnati Reds. He's a big fan.
Oh, I'm so sorry to Tim and Danielle. Now, nothing wrong with a young couple taking in the beautiful game of baseball. When I was a young lad, I aspired many a young lady to the ballpark myself. You know what I like most about bringing a young lady to the game, Jason?
Well, it's not a couple.
I teach her to keep the box score. That way she talks less, and I didn't have to put down my ice-cold Budweiser. It's a win-win.
Well, that's certainly interesting, Harry. I really want to tell you I'm a big Cubs fan. And
well, you're absolutely right, Jason. It's going to be a great year for our Chicago Cubs, this afternoon notwithstanding. Now, here's a cute little story. I was playing No Limit Hold'em with God himself last week. I'll tell you, he's a sneaky one. Well, there I am, holding 2 queens in the pocket, and he flips me another lovely lady. Of course, I push them all into the center of the table, knowing I got more than the big guy himself. So I made a promise. If I win the hand, the Cubs win the World Series.
So what happened, Harry? Did you win the hand?
Jason, I can't tell you that. That's against the heavenly code. Now, I'm using air quotes. I hope it helps, but what I got to tell you is if I was alive today, I'd be booking a flight to the Bellagio with every penny I own. You catch my drift? Cubs win. Cubs win.
Well, Harry, we really like to cover Notre Dame football around here. What do you think about the Fighting Irish?
Well, I think this sounds like a Caray family reunion. No, but seriously, I saw Knute Rockne the other day, and unlike Steve Jobs, he does know the law. He's always saying, he's always griping, wishing God would put in some of that new fancy FieldTurf. Not me, Jason. I'm old school.
I don't know.
But hey, Jason, if it's not grass, it's not sports. Case in point, check out the Astros. I'm going to get kicked out of the league. Now, if I ever went to a ball game and didn't catch that sweet scent of fresh clippings, I'd walk right out, ticket stub in hand. I would.
Really, Harry? I think FieldTurf might be kind of cool in Notre Dame Stadium.
That's a great point, Jason. I couldn't disagree more. I think everyone and everything should always stay the same. I mean, what about that Madonna? But hey, to each his own. Change is scarier. But why don't you just take out the ivy at Wrigley Field and put in some fish tanks like it's Miami or a JumboTrons? See if I care. Cubs win.
Well, Harry, we wanted to tell you a little bit about our Play Like a Champion Uganda fundraiser. We're trying to build a school for orphans in Africa. It's a great cause.
Play like a champion. Now, I always like that better than play like a co-champion. Hey, Jason, you know that's what the assignment the Michigan Wolverines used to hit when they were coached by that Bo Schembechler? I thought he was all wrong. It took a genius like Lou Holtz to get it right. Play like a champion. It's much better.
Well, we're trying to raise $10,000 before the end of this month, and we'll build a school and a sports field in Uganda for orphans. And anybody that donates $30 will get their name on a desk in this new school. It's a great cause, Harry.
Hey, Jason, I like what I'm hearing about this Play Like a Champion Kung Fu Panda. Now, but unfortunately, all I've got up here in heaven is these angel bucks. I don't think they're any good for donating, but I wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. if you get on that iPad 8, you could try sending them through the newndnation.com and even win signed Notre Dame memorabilia through our raffle. 100% of the donations go to the Play Like a Champion Uganda charity, PayPal or check. It's all good.
Hey, Jason, you know what I wish I could get on my iPad 8? A hot dog, slimy, delicious, spicy brown mustard. But I am going to check out that Play Like a Champion Uganda. It's a great cause. Hey, you know whose autograph I've always wanted?
Who, Harry?
That Justin Tuck of the New York Giants is so relentless. But honestly, I'd be too scared to ask. I turned into a little girl like that Michigan boy, Tommy Brady. I'd be running for cover, wouldn't you?
Well, we have a Justin Tuck autographed Super Bowl football in the raffle, so if you won, you'd just get it in the mail.
Well, how about that? I love it. I play like a champion.
Thanks so much to Harry Caray for coming on the show. It was an honor.
Hey, well, thank you so much, Jason. Steve, great show as always. And Cubs win. Play like a champion. Cubs win.
Harry Caray, everybody.
Wow. Harry Caray on the new ND Nation. That was unbelievable.